Welcome to Cash Cuties, a super personal finance podcast where we analyze our friends' credit card statements and judge their spending habits with love. I'm your host, Fumi Abe.
And I'm Steffi Bake. And a little announcement, if you're listening on Apple Pod app, please leave a review, hit follow on Spotify, and sub to our YouTube channel. All links are available in the episode.
Why was that so hard?
Dude, I don't know. It makes me nervous every time because I feel like I should have memorized it. Like, as a good host.
You gotta get the shit tattooed on your forearm if you're a fucking podcaster,
it makes me nervous
bro.
every fucking time.
Like, follow, subscribe.
Yes.
Follow, subscribe. It's all in the episode link description.
So you can't even do it.
Episode description link. Guys, we've been getting some funny reviews, and if you see something on it, funny on it, we'll read it on the podcast.
Yeah.
So make us laugh. Please leave a good review. Don't be like that one guy who left us a 3-star review.
Yeah, that was so rude.
He's mean. He's a mean guy. This podcast is new. It's a baby. Why would you look at a baby and be like 2 out of 5 stars?
Yes,
that's what he did.
That's so true.
There were 2 episodes out when he left this review.
Ugly babies count.
Hate that guy. Moving on. Before we start our podcast, we wanted to do this new thing where people have been Venmoing us money. Yeah. I'll be honest with you. In the beginning, I was like, "Oh, that's really nice," but now I'm like, "Is this insulting?" We don't really know, but we don't really care.
Dude,
we're giving a shout out to our donation daddies, is what we're calling it.
Dono daddies,
and mommies.
Shout outs. And mommies.
And
absolutely.
And all genders, really. This is, I don't know why you gendered this.
Sorry. I call everyone
days.
daddy. I call myself daddy, but I also have daddy issues. So let's say also for those with mommy issues.
Yes. So we just want to give a quick shout out to people who gave us money. So first we have Liesel Santilin. Thank you, Liesel. She wanted to buy us coffee, so she sent us both.
Sweet.
And you're fucking lucky I gave you that money, bro. Because she sent it to me. And she was like, make sure Stiffy gets it. And I was like, maybe. But I sent it to you. Didn't I? I fucking split it. Yes, because
you're an honest motherfucker.
I'm an honest man.
God will bless you.
$12. Wow, that's so nice of her. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Next, we have Scott Tsai. Give us $5 each.
I think he's Taiwanese. Can I say that?
Yeah.
I love Taiwan.
Tom.
Go Scott, Mr. Scott. Thank you so much.
By the way, when you said that, we just lost a lot of listeners in China, I think.
Just in case they're Chinese.
No. We just made that shit political.
Hate? Really? Fuck.
No, it's okay.
Well, that's why we're in the U.S.
Yeah, we're in the U.S. It's okay.
Okay. Anyways, let's move on from that part. And I want to thank Patrick South for my $20.
Dude.
Because he wrote actually a little thing of why he sent it to me.
Okay,
he said he felt stressed out watching our pod last episode and he felt bad about the trip, and so he sent me $20. Thank you so much.
This is so fucked that you didn't share this. Can I be honest with you?
He didn't say to share it with you.
It's not even about that, bro. It's about this operation, okay?
Really?
Yes.
You know what, Patrick? I need to hear from Patrick to see if I need to know if that was for you, because
it doesn't matter if it's not for me.
What?
Because you plugged it on. Okay, this is my gripe. This is my gripe. First of all, you're like an Instagram model person. If we go 1-to-1 on who Venmos us for money, you're going to destroy me, right?
Right.
But what I'm saying is, I got expenses, girl. Okay, this podcast, $30 a month to host. $30 a month to host.
I learned something about you today.
What did you learn about me?
Okay, so this is really nice. Every time I come into his house has been smelling like sweet potatoes. I found out he gets his fucking sweet potatoes from Whole Foods, which is the most expensive. You're paying white people money for Asian food. And that is fucked up to me. And I asked him, I was like, how much is it? $3.99 per pound? You know, because that's the most expensive at the Korean markets right now. Mm-hmm. He said he doesn't know. And you're only making 2 to 3 potatoes in your oven at a time, which is like fucking rich people money. You know, that's fucked up.
So you're saying you're using the sweet potato clause to tell me I don't deserve half of this money you got from fucking Patrick South.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. That's a good point.
And I don't have
the
money.
You're
making so much more money than I am.
Oh my
and also,
God.
I don't know. You know what? I have been plugging my Venmo and my Cash App, but I've been doing it everywhere. So whether that person came from...
He just said he got sad from listening to episode 6 or 7. That's our turf.
Okay, I want to hear from you guys if I should be paying Fumi for
Let us know in the comments if Steffi should give me half of that.
Okay, if you guys want us to share it actually when they send us the money, they have to be specific about being like if the host should get it. Because if not, that fucking $20 is mine.
Okay, fine. Let's move on. It got heated. You got heated. Steffi, how are you doing financially?
You know what?
Obviously not well because you're fighting over $20.
See, that just shows you you're that just shows you that you.
Eunice, you can say stuff into the mic. You can contribute.
Oh yeah,
You
she
can
put
say
her
stuff.
mic down.
Yeah, she put her mic down. She's not even. What podcast guest comes on, puts the mic away?
She's so cool.
I was
dude.
listening.
She's a good listener.
Okay,
I
fine.
could tell she's like a really good listener.
Okay. So financially, how you doing? How you doing?
Nice compliment.
Well, it's tax season is around the corner,
Hey,
and
my favorite.
for some reason this year, I think because of this podcast also, and like being aware of my finances more, I was like, I'm gonna do my taxes on time because usually for the past like 8 years, I've been extending it, so I don't turn it until like the end of the year, which is
You could do that?
and you shamed me. Yes.
Well, okay. So it's typically do April 15th for regular citizens, March 15th if you have a business. I didn't know. I thought extension meant like June. I didn't know.
No, even
it's
more.
End of the year.
Yeah. It's like I think last year was like October or something like that. Did you know this?
I have no idea.
All
You
right.
file your taxes on time.
I do TurboTax.
So you just do it. But
Yourself?
But that means you do it before April 15th,
Usually,
like
yeah.
a regular person.
April 14th.
April 14th.
Yeah.
But still better than still 6 months better than Steffi.
I haven't done that in the last 10 years probably.
But this year you're gonna do it.
Well,
by
I
April
feel
15th.
shame and like responsibility to do it because of this, mostly because of this pod.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been stressed out about it, and then I talked to my friend who is hella irresponsible with their finances. And he had already finished it, and he doesn't even have a real job. So I felt again ashamed for it. I have been paying $1,000 plus with my CPA, which apparently is really crazy to do for the last 8 years. Because I was doing
a one-time fee of $1,000 to
yes,
do.
to do.
It's on the high end, but not too crazy. I would say. I heard recently if you have an actual CPA, it's like around $800.
Okay.
So it's not that crazy.
Well, I realized that maybe I don't need a CPA anymore because like I'm not making much, and I'm not like I'm not.
If it's not that complicated, you probably don't need one.
I don't think my shit's that complicated.
TurboTax is like $40.
Dude, people have been telling me they've been paying like $150 to $300, $50, and that's crazy to me. I had no idea that I could be doing that. So anyways, I've been what the fuck? I've been shopping around for
a new
accountants, and I've gotten some.
I bet we have some accountant listeners who'd be willing to do it for free. Perhaps hit her up at Baked Goods.
Oh my god!
Let her know.
They would know about my finances. Spam. Okay, go Fumi. How are you doing financially?
I'm not a fucking Pokemon. Okay, go Fumi. Go to your segment.
Go Fumi. Go.
How am I doing financially? I recently had lunch with an old friend of mine, somebody I knew when I was 19. She was 24. We were both working at Ippudo, that restaurant, back when like ramen was cool. And she's like actually one of those girls I was referring to in episode 1, where she had like the Skrillex haircut. She was like really cool, like
cool
bohemian artist, and like I was just like an NYU student. And we were talking about money because I guess when I met her, I didn't know this. She came into the reason why she quit that job, Ippudo, because she quit before I did. And she quit because her father had passed away and she had inherited like a shit ton of money. And that's why she was like, let me just go fuck off and like do whatever. And she was telling me that she got this money when she was like 24. And she like renovated an apartment that she rented, like did all these things that were like cool, but like probably not the best investment because like that's not her own apartment and stuff. And I think she was able to sort of live on for about 3 years or so without really working, which is a lot. But she was like, she opened up to me about how like she kind of just she didn't know what to do with money because nobody taught her what to do with that kind of money, as with most 24-year-olds, right? So she kind of blew it, and now she like was able to like get her dad's house and sell it, and now she's sort of back in the green. But she like was telling me about how obviously when your parents pass away, that's very sad. I think typically there's two. It's like they pass away when you're really young and you get all this money and you're so young you have no idea what you're supposed to do, or you get it when you're like 55 and then like by that time you may already be financially independent or whatever.
Yeah.
So I was just thinking about if my parents died, if I'm gonna get any money, and it's a weird thought. You know what I'm saying? Do you ever think about that? Because for some people,
my dad died.
I know your dad already died, but what about your mom?
No, but if I could tell you what I feel about my father
By the way,
dying.
I'm not trying to be like, let's kill them so I get some money, but it just got me thinking about like, for a lot of people, I guess the reason why I bring this up is because for a lot of people with not a lot of generational wealth, the only time you see a bump in your finances is when a relative dies.
It dies,
right?
yeah.
And so you have to know what to do with it. And I guess I've been just kind of thinking about that. My parents are still pretty young. They just turned 60. So they're probably going to be around for like at least 15 more years or whatever.
Right. Well,
Hopefully,
have you thought about what you're going to do?
With that money?
Yeah, what would you have done?
Oh, I don't even know how much I'd get. That's such a weird thing to ask your parents.
Well, okay, so I know that my dad did not have life insurance. And so I really wish that like at least the death was worth something. We got life insurance. My mom got life insurance after, like for just in case my mom passed or something for me and my sister, which was a waste of money. But it's such a waste of a parent's death.
If they didn't have life insurance.
Yeah. So like when I dated I know I could have had like millions of
Right,
dollars
because he died so young.
Yeah, exactly. Wow. So from that mistake, I was always like, okay, I need to get insurance just in case. I was scared, like with my long-term ex. So toward the end of, because we were engaged and stuff, we got life insurance in case one of us died. But
you did.
I
and
did.
the partner.
Yeah, me and my partner.
Yeah.
So we put money into it, but obviously, we're broken up and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
It's interesting, this whole idea of insurance and like knowing. If I had that money, I would definitely buy real estate. Like, I know for a
think
fact.
if you, so I can't remember how old you were when your dad passed away.
I was like 6.5 or so.
Okay, so it's like you would probably even get that money until you were 18, probably. You know what I mean? But then if you get it at 18,
no, but at least my mom would have been good.
Oh,
like
I see
she
what
would
you're
have been
saying.
like
You're
not
thinking for the
struggling.
family.
Yeah, it would have been good for us
Yeah.
in some way. At least it'd be worth something. But what a fucking waste, right? Like,
I know that's a harsh way to say it, but that's that's kind of what it is.
Yeah, yeah,
it's and I think it's just tough because I think people like us, there's not a ton of opportunities unless you marry into money. You don't get that big bump, and so I don't know. Just been thinking about my parents' death, I suppose.
Jesus. Well, think about it more and come back to us about
Okay.
what you would do with that money. Eunice.
Yeah.
Chang. AKA Not Cheetos on Instagram.
Hi.
This is our special guest today. And I want to say you are one of the coolest girls I know.
Steffi.
Coolest skateboarder / flow skateboarder. What the fuck does that mean? I asked her before what I could call her because she doesn't want to be called a professional skateboarder because it's not necessarily true, but she is a sponsored skateboarder. So tell us what a flow skateboarder is.
In the skateboard world, you're technically not pro unless your name's on a board.
On a board, a skateboard.
Sense. Yeah.
Everybody has every professional skateboarder has a line of skateboard. Is that what you're saying? What do you mean your name is on a board? You can you can just do that.
Yeah, anybody can start their own company and turn themselves pro. But
so you're saying I only know skateboarders from when I was in 6th grade because of Tony Pro Skater. But like Chad Muska, for example, I think is one of the characters. All those guys have their own skateboarding company. That's what you're saying, and that's what makes them professional.
Yeah, or they might have their own company, or they might ride for another company. Like Tony Hawk has his own skate team.
Wait, so you can create your own skate company and then become a pro skateboarder that way?
Yeah.
But you're saying that's like, of course, anyone could do that, but unless you're good, that would be like a waste of money because nobody would buy your shit or you wouldn't have the reputation to keep that business going. I see. So at this point, you're like,
interesting.
You wouldn't call yourself a professional skater because you skate a lot and people know you get a following, but you don't have your own skating company and you have not necessarily been asked to skate for another company.
Right.
What does it mean to skate for a company?
So it's like a loyalty thing. So I'm like,
it's like gang affiliation.
It's like dating.
Okay, go on.
So I'm exclusive with this one skate company.
Okay, and what does that mean? You mean you wear their shit,
yeah.
you skate their shit, but you're not gonna wear etnies or whatever the fuck. You're not wearing other people's shit.
Okay, whoa. No, there's just like so many like different layers to skateboarding that I don't think twice about, but like someone from the outside looking in, it's like funny to explain it.
She said whoa when you asked that question.
By the way, I don't think
why she said whoa.
By the way, I don't think what I said is that crazy. I just said like, oh, do you not wear other branded shoes?
Well, explain yourself.
Okay. Let me elaborate a little bit.
Okay.
So each part of the skateboard is its own brand also. So
Right.
you have a deck sponsor,
Yeah.
truck sponsor,
Hey,
wheel
wheels.
sponsor,
Hey,
bearings,
bearings.
and shoes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
But you are exclusive all 5 parts with this one company, or
no, just my
Just the
one board. Yeah, my deck squad.
gotcha.
So is there
Yeah.
like affiliation with like can you not cross over with like certain brands when like can your wheels be like will you get in trouble with Warble if you have this like one wheel company that doesn't fuck with that Warble?
It gets crazy like that too. There's
Oh.
because there's certain like a lot of the times your shoe company will kind of like dictate what board company you'll ride with. Or
Well, I noticed that you were getting sponsored by or Nike was sending you a lot of shoes, right? So are
Yeah.
they your
yeah, so they're my shoe flow.
Dude, that's so
Yeah.
cool.
So that's what
Nike.
flow means.
Yeah,
Flow means
Flow means it's a non-contractual.
they just kind of send you
They
shit.
they send you things, and the handshake is that you only skate Nikes,
because they're sending you free shit.
Wow.
right? But
That's
you're
cool.
not getting paid.
Oh, I see. Can you speak a little bit closer to the? Yeah.
You're
put
not getting paid.
Dude, that's so sick.
Yeah.
So can you get any shoe you want, or does it have to be SB stuff?
Oh, any Nike shoe, blazers.
But they just send it to you, right? Or do you say like, do you go on their website and you're like, can you send me these 7 things that I like from your website?
No, I like what they send. So, but
if you're at
wanted
that
to, I
skaters
don't
at
know.
this level, how often are people sending you shit? Like a company like Nike, pretty frequently.
I'll get a box like once a month, once every other month.
That's
so
fucking
sick.
sick.
What if you don't like it? Can you resell it, or is that like a thing you're not allowed to do? Or can you obviously gift them? But
That's another unspoken
Oh.
people do sell the shoes. They'll resell them.
It's very
'Cause
mafia
like,
vibes in the skateboarding world.
because it's like they're not paying you,
Yeah.
but I have these shoes that like are worth a couple $100s. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna sell these to pay rent so
Yeah,
that I
yeah,
can
yeah,
keep
yeah,
skating.
yeah.
You know, so
God
it's like
damn.
they understand too. As long as like
as a skateboarder, how are you doing financially?
so I make zero money from skateboarding
Well,
Wait,
okay.
right now or like ever?
ever. Like I've only been paid for like one-off like content things. Like, hey, can you do this like YouTube video or like be in the skit for this company and like
Wait, Warble doesn't pay you then? They just
It's all free. It's like they just send her boxes of shoes and
Yeah.
skateboards and stuff.
the fuck? These people need to live. They need food. This is why I imagine them at like fucking gas stations just eating fucking Ruffles and shit because but they look so cool.
I
They
know.
look fucking cool.
Skateboard finance is so fascinating to
Oh,
me already.
interesting.
okay,
Interesting.
so the thing is like, yeah, as like you're my friend, you see me like she should get paid, but like all the other guys that run the company have jobs too.
What are you
So-
talking about? What are you talking about?
They're not getting paid either.
What do you mean? So this guy who owns this, like,
Nobody's getting
what's that brand you want to shout out?
Warble.
Warboy. So you're telling me the CEO of Warble
Yeah.
works at Trader Joe's?
Literally works at Trader Joe's.
No, he fucking doesn't. What?
Yes.
Oh my god, guys, this
Yes.
is like capitalism.
He
What's
lit
happening
Silver
right now?
Lake Trader Joe's.
Oh,
Wait, so they're just all bad at finance
they all need to come on this podcast. And I need to spank them. I need to spank them.
with their boards. Their own boards.
You've been a bad boy. Wait a second.
What the fuck is happening right now?
fucking
You're
second.
blowing our mind.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Wait,
is
can you
skate
explain to me-
ecosystem.
Can you explain to me why? Now, someone like you, I guess I understand, but someone who owns a company who's like, I have an LLC. We make a product, which is skateboards. We sell them to skaters all over in Southern California because there's like 1,000 of them. How is that guy not making money / a salary? That doesn't make any sense to me because that's a company. When you ship it away, it's a company that's selling a product. Enough of it, right? So where's the money going? Someone's making money.
Okay, so like boards do not have a huge margin
Okay.
because skateboards are very expensive to make,
Okay.
and like do you know how much a skate deck costs?
Okay,
How much?
so I briefly got into skateboarding when I was
Yeah.
in the 5th grade. I had a helmet, and I could not.
Let's go. Safety first.
I had an element board.
Oh, nice.
It was pretty fucking expensive. I got it for Christmas. I think it was like, God, I don't remember. I don't think it was like 1,000. I think it was like 200, 300, maybe around there.
Is it a longboard or is that a regular?
It's a regular skateboard, and I had the trucks were like something industries, like you know those that.
Oh, World Industries.
Yes, I had those, and then like I forget what the wheels were, but
Maybe some bones or
maybe some bones.
Spitfires.
Maybe Spitfires, but That show was like really in the early aughts. People were doing like skating fashion because PacSun and stuff. But wait, go on. So you're telling me those companies like Element, for example?
No, well, Element's huge.
Okay.
The company that I ride for, it's small.
You knew this all along, or is this something you found out? Like, but then why would anyone want to be a professional skateboarder? How does it even make any like?
No,
It doesn't.
what?
This makes less.
Like-
you know, sometimes because I do comedy, I do stand up, and sometimes that makes no sense because there's just not a lot of money in it unless you're famous or a follower. Now it's changing with TikTok and Reels, but right before COVID, without TikTok, like you couldn't really get famous on your own. And people tell me all the time like this makes no sense. After hearing this story, it's like this is
Well, you get the coolest points. Like skateboarders are so fucking cool. They're like
fucking,
the cool.
they are cool.
Maybe that's why they're
Thanks.
even cooler. Just knowing this makes
knowing
Like-
no.
you know, it's also sad, but it's also the coolest thing ever. They don't even give a fuck.
Right, they're like, you're gonna make negative $600.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't give a fuck, and then people want to fuck them.
Exactly. And they're doing something so fucking dangerous that they could literally like go into a coma.
Yeah.
But they don't give a fuck. Do you watch Pamela Anderson's like a doc? It's amazing, by the way. I should watch it on Netflix. She didn't make any money off of Playboy back in the day, you know, which was all the cover. She didn't make any money off of that. She made zero money off the sex tapes, which is like crazy because she chose, like she could have, but she didn't want to sell herself out. She made like she was like in debt most of her life.
Oh, I thought the sentence was gonna end with it, but she made her money doing XYZ. But you're just saying
No,
she just never made any money.
She was always in debt.
You know, it's so funny
because people made so much money off of her.
Yes, Mia Khalifa, porn star, same thing. She went on, I think, 60 Minutes or something. You guys know what that is?
Yeah.
Is that-
Why? That's so rude. You just asked me what 60 Minutes is.
No. Mia Khalifa.
Oh, I also know.
Oh,
She's the girl with the glasses, with the
glasses.
big boobs,
Yeah.
who's super hot.
Yeah.
Yes,
She
I
did
know
like,
Mia.
so she only did porn for like a month, but she's
Are
like
you
the
serious?
most famous porn star because her videos did so well. So she only has like a handful of videos, but
yeah,
and
I
she
heard
quit.
about
But
this.
it's like she can't get that shit off, and now it's sort of like hasn't ruined her career, but like she just got she got fucked. I think she made on the thing. I saw like a YouTube video. She made like $5,000 from the whole thing, even though she's the face of Pornhub now, pretty much. You know.
She's like
Oh
an
my
it girl
God.
now. So like I really hope a lot for her. Like I think she has like branding deals and things like that, and she's like really doing stuff for herself. And so
Eunice,
Slay.
let's start with some. These are always the same questions we ask every guest, just to get to know you a little bit. What's your relationship with money growing up? You know, growing up, did you think about it? You come from an affluent family, like your parents talk about it. How did that all work out?
Yeah, thankfully my mom talked to me and my brother and sister about money all the time.
But not
Yeah.
like you don't have money, but just like education.
Yeah, and both.
okay, what is
Like,
she,
nah, we got
what would
food at
she say
home.
about money?
Like she opened up bank accounts for me and my brother when we were really young,
cool.
and
Oh,
like
that's
taught us
good.
how to like save. She would always like give me percentages, like 30% to your rent, 10%. Obviously, I forgot everything.
And this is from like your
But-
allowance or something, or like
Yeah, and we had allowance growing
Right,
up,
but then
like
she would-
$20 a week.
she would teach you
and-
how to budget that allowance.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And do you feel like that has helped you at all in your adult life?
Oh, no doubt. Yeah. Because like I never asked my parents for money or anything. Like I always had jobs since I was like 14. I've always,
Figured it out.
yeah, like I like stuff. I like I like buying shit, you know?
That's really cool. Yeah.
I always wanted a job so I can have money and like go spend it on stuff. But like but also very like conscious of it. Like
Yeah.
I know when I have $0, you know?
That's probably never happened
No,
to you.
some of my friends don't know
No,
that
for
they have
sure, for
$0
sure.
and it's like
Like
okay, you probably shouldn't get that $20 avocado toast right now, dude.
Right.
You know?
and you think it, but you don't say anything.
I don't-
that
you know-
happens to me so much. What did your parents do?
Oh, they work for the Salvation Army.
Oh, what is that, by the way? Like, I know it's like
Bro, this is the Salvation Army is a whole other podcast episode.
I know they sell clothes or whatever, but don't they do good
Yeah.
shit?
Yeah, can you explain it to us? Since
Yeah, so there's like
don't know.
no, I do. I know that it's
No,
like,
there's a
it's like a nonprofit,
It's a nonprofit, but, like,
organization
that
that helps
does
the
what?
community.
Do what? No, that's what I see. I know up until then.
I know that they help like the homeless and they help people in the community with like goods and things like that, but I don't know exactly where it goes. Or
So growing up, my parents, they did more like executive stuff. So there's the thrift stores, and then there's rehab centers. So I've had some people mention they've gone to the Salvation Army rehab centers for drugs and alcohol and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's also a church.
Oh, and your parents worked on that wing.
Yeah.
The church side?
Church and at the rehab centers.
That's an incredible
Is that how they
job.
met? Like, why are they both there?
Because the way the organization is, you have to be, if you're married, like both people have to be in it together.
What? Every
Bro, I'm telling
employee
you-
of the Salvation Army is married?
Not every
what you just
employee, but if like you can be single.
But
If you are
gonna get
married, you're both
that
in it
person-
together.
What?
Yeah.
No. Let me ask you this. Okay, this is crazy.
Why is everything she's saying? I just feel like, what?
No, of course. I'm like that. Okay,
what?
hold on. So what if? Okay, let's just say you were working there, and then we get married. Do I get a job offer, or do I have to apply? Like, am I just offered a job because I'm marrying you and you already work there, or like, because that doesn't make sense. Like, what if I'm a shitty worker?
I don't know.
So what were like? Did you have jobs in high school and stuff? It sounded like you like money, but you said you've been working since you were 14. Like, what jobs did you have? How much were you making?
Yeah,
how much
first
you making
job.
during all
What's
these?
your first job?
Oh, first job. I think Abercrombie and Fitch.
Oh, hell yeah, me too. That was my first
Retail.
job.
I wanted to work in the front, but they put me in the back. 'Cause
Wow.
they're like,
So
this
you were
girl
unboxing
too
jeans
weird.
and shit?
In PV?
Yeah, at the
Yeah,
PV
I
Mall.
worked at that one too.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, so Steffi was
Whoa,
in the front, and you were in the
that's
back, fucking
crazy.
doing logistics. That's fucking racist.
I was in the back,
crazy.
back doing the boxes and shit.
Also, can I just say,
Wait.
what's happening right now is because you guys are both from Southern California, right?
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Dude, I swear to God, there were 0 Asian girls working at Abercrombie where I grew up in Ohio,
Yeah.
and there were Asian women. And but I feel like here, like your customer base could be a lot of Asian.
They're also
people.
more racist over there, probably.
No, 100%. Yeah.
True.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Not on brand.
You mean my race?
Get to the back.
The race isn't on
Not
brand.
on the back. Skip Town.
How much are you making at Abercrombie? Do you remember?
Maybe $14, $13.
This is what, 2000?
That's a lot.
2007.
This is high school?
Maybe $12.
This is high
No,
school?
it was like $7.
This was high school.
I was
Yeah.
thinking like $7 or something, or $8.
That makes more sense for
Oh,
your year.
shit.
Well, because I was older.
Yeah.
$8,
I would say
$8 or something.
The average people, my friends were making, but if you make $8 an hour, that was a lot in Ohio. I was a little higher in California, but 14 is like,
That's a lot.
that's fucking a lot.
No, maybe. I have no
think it was
idea how
14,
much
dude.
it is.
I don't think it was 14.
You know that meme? Have you guys seen Arrested Development?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the mom, she's like, "How much is a banana?
Yeah,
$10."
yeah.
I'm like, how much is minimum wage? $30.
Damn.
I don't know.
Okay, so it sounds like your relationship with money is very,
I like it.
it's very chill. We've never had anyone like you before.
No, that's why we're
you don't know,
everything
you don't
she's
know,
saying,
you don't
I'm just
remember
like-
shit about money, and that's wild.
But she's still killing it. You
No,
know
but
what I mean?
exactly.
That's how cool she is. I think it's a skateboarder thing.
You're a skateboarder, but are you really like? Is it just like sort of a hobby for you at this point, or like, is the thing you're doing to make money related to skateboarding at all, or like?
So what I love most in the world, like since I've discovered it, is skateboarding. Like skateboarding will be the thing that I love forever. And yeah, like you can't really make a ton. I'm aware of like my skill level. I know that I'm like popular on the internet and stuff, but like skill level wise, like as a real skater, you know, I'm not like the best. I'm not like.
You're not Tony Hawk.
I'm not Tony
and that's
Hawk,
okay.
you know what I mean?
Most people are.
But
not
I
Tony
still
Hawk.
love it. Just because you're not the best at something doesn't mean you like.
Of course.
Still shouldn't do it.
Do you feel like with skateboarding, because okay, I would say for musicians, there are
Yeah.
plenty of musicians who are not that good, but they still make money touring.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that not a possibility? I don't know if you can tour as a skateboarder, but like you don't always have to be the best at the thing to be to make money doing it. Like you don't have to be the funniest fucking comedian to be. You don't have to be Dave Chappelle to make a living doing comedy. If you can have your own audience, if people fuck with you, that's enough. Do you feel like skateboarding is kind of like that, where maybe they like your style, maybe like the tricks that you do or whatever the fuck?
Oh yeah, for sure.
And maybe that's enough to like get sponsorships or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so brands will like hit me up. Can you like wear this shirt, skate in it?
Yeah.
and then post it on Instagram,
And then you get paid
and then
to
we
do
pay.
that.
Yeah,
Oh, so you are making money doing skateboarding. I would count that. I would count that as skateboarding.
in that way, but not from skate companies.
Oh, I
it's
see.
from
How-
outside non-skate brands.
Okay, got it. Yeah, so how much are you making off of something like that? Like if someone was like, hey, wear this shirt and then skate in it at this competition or whatever, I don't know, whatever it is.
I'll always just ask for 10K,
That sounds, yeah, we talked about that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we talked about that last episode.
and then they'll either say they'll either say yes or no.
Do you negotiate?
know?
Are you like,
Not really.
No?
Yeah.
Just
You
like,
stick to the 10K.
oh no, and then whatever the next number that they give, like, oh, we can't do that. Like, can we do 7? I'm just like, sure.
We can't do that. Here's a bag of persimmons. Yep. For sure. You're so chill with money. You're like, yeah, I want a 10K, but
Here's
these fuyu persimmons are looking tight as hell. So
Can you imagine if her little
Skateboarder
wheels are
finance.
made out of persimmons?
She's so
puts
broke.
them onto her
She's so broke.
skateboard.
She's skateboarding.
She's like, okay.
No, you're too chill, dude. You're worth it.
Okay, so this is the audit game where we had you
oh
send,
fuck.
we had
Oh,
you
shit, I
send
totally forgot about
your
this.
credit card statements.
Yes.
And
We analyzed it.
we both analyzed it, and so
With some questions. For
we
you.
have so many fucking questions.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
shit.
why don't we just go back and forth?
But
You can
this
go
whole
first.
conversation has made it very apparent the type of person she is and why she
Why
spends
it's
the
like
way
this.
she spends.
We saw some wild shit on here.
Oh,
okay,
really?
Your statement, bro.
Okay, I noticed.
I didn't look at it. I was like, there's too many words on here. I'll just send
Okay,
it.
you were nervous about sending it, huh?
I was, yeah.
Yeah.
I waited the day before when you asked me a week
Yeah.
before.
The latest we've ever had anyone send
Yeah.
their statements,
Damn.
which I knew why, because I feel the same way. Because you don't nobody ever shares their credit card statements. But thank you for sending it.
Okay, I have some overall notes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I looked at your credit card statements, did a little analysis here.
No, you did a
I-
shit ton of. Can you
Whoa.
look at this? Look, he
color-coded-
color coded.
Well, okay.
5 different colors.
So if you sent this to me with an Excel, I could have done
Wow.
this better.
Thank
but
you.
I just kind of color coded them.
it's
They're
insane.
very pretty. Very
Thank
pretty
you.
credit card statement. So yellow is food, like restaurants.
Yeah.
Green is coffee. Blue is bars, and
Oh,
pink is
wow.
like weird shit.
He used to be a financial
Yeah.
analyst sort of type of thing. That's
Oh,
why he's
no,
good at
I
it.
just highlighted it so it's easier to read. But
He likes
basically,
it. It
I just
gets
added it up.
Cool.
So I don't know if you know this.
Wait,
In-
why
in-
am I getting turned on right now?
No, right? I know.
Wait,
I know.
what? That was weird. Whoa, that was so organized. I was like,
Oh my god, I so
Girl, you want
relate.
to come over and check out my Google Sheets, baby? You want to check out my formulas?
oh no, I lost my glasses.
She's just sliding off the couch.
He's gonna clip
That was
this.
crazy.
He's gonna clip this right now.
That was
This is like
crazy.
a fucking wow.
Okay, so I don't know if you know this, but I did some math. So in 1 month, you spent $803 on restaurants,
Oh my God.
$267 on coffee, but weirdly only $138 on
God.
bars. Altogether, about $1,200 on just going out. That's not including groceries. You eat out pretty much every day, every other day.
Yeah.
And I thought that was interesting. What do you have to say for yourself?
What did you think of it first? Let's
Yeah.
hear that. Yeah.
Well, I
And
thought it was
then
interesting
we'll have
because
to-
you still go to Trader
You have to
Joe's.
say about that.
So you grocery shop.
Yeah.
Shop.
I only buy cheese.
No,
What kind of cheese?
I saw $90 of TJ's and I'm like, that's a hefty amount of groceries, but you're eating out all the time. So I'm like, that doesn't really add up. So I just kind of want to understand like what you were doing.
I want to be that girl that can like kill it in the kitchen and like have some dishes.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh yeah, she's so motherly. She
Yeah.
she knows she can like cook for me. But I just like
You buy this cheese.
am not.
Bunch of string cheese. I don't know why.
my fridge is just.
I don't know why.
cheese.
I
What
feel
kind of
like
cheese are you
I feel like your fridge is Go-Gurts and string cheese. That's your vibe.
It's like a lactose intolerance, like
Yeah, worst
worst
nightmare.
nightmare.
Yeah. And she's lactose, but she's so chill. She just keeps eating dairy. That's interesting.
Wait, what kind of cheese are you getting, by the way? Because like I did notice, like at Trader Joe's, you spend like a good amount of money when you
Yeah.
You spend like, dude, you spent $100. I didn't even know that was possible at Trader Joe's. It's
That's
like
a
so
lot.
cheap.
That's a family of 4 right
Yeah,
there.
what do you
Yeah, what are you
buy
buying?
now?
Oh, I buy those frozen dumplings.
Oh yeah,
The
But
microwave
$100
ones?
worth though? They're like $2.
Just take them all.
Damn.
I'm the one.
Okay,
Pork,
alright.
chicken, or shrimp?
Both.
Okay.
And then I
three.
actually
So it doesn't make any
alternate
sense, but
between
okay.
Are you
No,
getting?
I get the pork and the chicken.
Okay.
There's
okay,
only
okay,
two.
Okay.
Wait, this is what I imagine. The
Um,
type of cheese you're getting is like type that you could melt on top of nachos.
Oh no.
It's like she's like smoking her Marlboros, like, drinking her Mountain Dew, like her gallons of milk. This is what I imagine. I don't know why.
I get these like pre-cut cheeses.
That's
What do you mean
the type-
pre-cut
So
cheeses?
it's like it comes in like a
charcuterie?
square
Like for
for like a
cheese plate?
cracker. Yeah.
Oh, that's really nice.
The spreadable kind.
Not spreadable. It's like a sharp cheddar.
She's like melting it so she could dip her dumplings.
Yeah, she's doing it all wrong.
Fucking weird, dude. Weird, bro.
Yo, skaters
love
are
it.
weird,
Skaters
bro.
are like the best. I noticed like the 10th you bought Nebula Astrology and for $19.
Oh my god.
Yeah, what is that?
Is
What
that
is
like?
that?
Are they telling you your future?
Is that
like
tarot reading? Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine them to tell you like today you should skate an ollie 3 times in a row and you will get
land the kickflip
yeah,
tomorrow.
and you will get the video that you want for your future, brand deals for dumplings. But anyways, what is that?
Yeah, what's Nebula Astrology?
I'm
I
gonna do
think that was
You went twice, by the way, so.
so Instagram. The Instagram ads always get me.
Okay, and what is this product?
And I signed up. It was like, this is free for $1. Just put your credit card info in, and then I put it in and forgot to cancel
Is it
that.
an app?
It was like some website.
She doesn't know what it is.
I don't even know what it is.
You don't know what it is? Well, you paid
No, I
January
need to-
10th and then 24.
Yeah,
both
she got
$19.
She got got.
You got got.
After the
You got
I
dog.
need to
God,
cancel
Eunice.
it. I need
Get
to
out of-
cancel
get out of
that
town.
immediately.
Twice this month. You need to cancel that.
Yeah,
shit.
I don't know why they're charging you twice in 1 month. They really, this is
I'll
some,
remind you to
That's
cancel
crazy.
it.
Thank you. Fuck,
bro.
what?
I thought you were seeing
That's crazy.
a palm reader, and I thought you were doing this like.
No, that would have been way more useful.
Again, just to recap, you spent $267 on coffee in 1 month. One thing we noticed that you did is you go to Starbucks a lot.
How much?
267.
4 times.
Isn't that crazy to know?
On coffee. Okay, so but this is mainly
Oh,
why.
shit.
You might be getting some money back for this. So 4 times you did this. You went to Starbucks and you spent exactly $25. So that's $100 of your coffee sort of budget. What are you doing? Why is it $25 every time?
It's the damn app. So my building, my apartment complex has a Starbucks in the building, and I use the app.
Because you get points and shit.
Yeah, we get rack up them points.
Oh, your
I love how like
system,
this is the first
I
sign
love
of interest
points.
you've shown in like some sort of like numbers thing, like because you don't know how much you're getting paid, you know what I'm saying. But with the Starbucks rewards card, you're like, that's my shit. That's my birthday. I get a fucking free car wrap.
Double point Wednesdays.
What is your go-to drink? What do you get there usually on a good day? Like, what is your favorite thing to do?
Iced shaken espresso with oat milk.
I didn't really have
sweetened?
at Starbucks.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
It's usually the oat milk makes it sweet.
Okay, so you're not getting,
But-
but you're not getting the food there.
Sometimes I'll get
Dude, the sandwiches are good.
I'll get a
sandwiches
little
are fucking good,
breakfast
dude.
there too.
It's good.
Ew.
But
What's
to reload
yeah.
your money on the app,
The
it's
minimum is
25 bucks. Yeah.
Ah, gotcha.
I actually do this. Like I do $100 at a time. I even put it in my mom's, and she loves it because she takes her friends out.
Oh,
she knows about the point
yeah.
system.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
so nice.
She tries every time I see her. It's like her way of treating me. She's like, "Oh, do you want to go to Starbucks?" And
Even though it's your money.
it's my money, but I like it. It still makes me feel
That is so
like
Oh, that's so
yeah.
sweet.
Yeah, do that for your parents. It feels good. I don't know what it is. It feels like
Aw.
nice, but also they treat you with it's like a funny.
That's
little
really
thing.
nice.
But
You subscribe to Crunchyroll.
Oh yeah.
What are you watching these days? What animes you watching?
I go through phases. The last one I watched was Chainsaw Man.
So fucking good. Doesn't she look
crazy.
like that one girl from Chainsaw Man?
Which one?
That devil one?
Oh,
I know. She's so cute in it.
She's so
In the
cute.
anime.
I like how you said
You could
devil
be-
one, and
Well,
then you
well,
had
they're
to-
all devils.
Oh, that's
They're,
cool.
they're all
You could be
demons.
her for
they're all
Halloween.
hybrids. Yeah.
You would kill that.
We should be
what's
in
her
a
name?
show where I feel like you and I need to be on a show together.
Power.
where we play sisters.
What?
The character?
Yeah.
Power?
Power. Yeah. Okay, can I ask you about Crunchyroll?
Uh-huh.
Because I'm a huge fan. I've been subscribed for a minute, but I feel like, so for example, like Chainsaw Man is done, right?
Yeah.
Right? And like Attack on Titan is kind of done until the next season comes. Now I'm watching Blue Lock, a show about soccer.
Yeah.
Anyways, all these things I'm watching, they eventually end and take a hiatus because they're writing the new season. Do you like, sometimes I'm like, I don't know if it's worth it for me to pay, because Crunchyroll's kind of expensive. You know what I mean? Like, do you keep subscribing, or do you sort of like go in and out? Like, do you sort of cancel for some months and come back? I just kind of keep it going. But right now, I'm paying all this money and I'm not watching anything on it, and I feel weird about it.
You know,
I like that you're asking her for financial advice.
No, it's not advice. I wonder if that bothered you. You clearly have not even thought about it.
no. So what I like is I like forgetting about it.
You like forgetting about your subscriptions.
Yeah, and then I go on my Roku.
Yeah.
I'm like, do I have HBO Max?
You paid for it. You paid for it.
I don't know. And I click on it and it's like sign in, and I'm like, hell yeah.
Okay.
I just like
It's
to
like
think
it's
that
like a nice surprise for myself.
Can you go up for a second? There was a thing I wanted to ask. Oh,
ClassPass?
ClassPass.
Oh,
Are you an avid ClassPass
I-
user?
canceled my ClassPass because
Good.
I wasn't
You're
going.
not soul skating through ClassPass.
No,
What
but
happened?
I was using it.
Did you
I
use
loved it?
Oh, I thought you got like fucked over because you did the free trial, 1 month free trial thing.
Oh no,
Maria-
I
Maria
did the
loves
trial
it,
and
yeah.
then I really liked it,
does it
and
too?
then
I think she did the trial
subscribed.
thing, but she quit maybe afterwards. I don't really know.
Really? Okay, good.
You don't. But why'd you write "fuck them" on your ClassPass?
I
Fuck
wrote
them.
fuck them because an ex of mine of 2 years actually ended up marrying
The founder.
the founder of it. She sold it. You know, I like that I know all this, by the way, and I'm
Yeah.
telling you because I've obviously like Googled the shit. They have kids and shit
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Wait, so that's why fuck
So I
them,
said
or you
fuck
just don't like
them,
their business?
Fuck them because I don't know, because like he's obviously doing better with this person. Also, like good luck or whatever, because he's a piece of shit.
The founder's a woman.
Is a woman. Yes, yes, very smart woman. She's
Well,
beautiful.
you gotta support
But
women.
you know what? I also scammed them by
Okay.
using the free ClassPass trial twice.
Hell yeah.
Two different
Take
identities.
that.
Yeah.
What's going on with that?
Yeah, 2 different emails, obviously.
Oh.
Yeah, so fuck you! But also, amazing idea.
All right, Eunice, thanks for coming on the podcast.
Thanks for
So
having
fun.
me.
This was an insane episode, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know why it was so
It
crazy.
was just very chaotic, but like in a controlled way. We
Yes.
liked it. I think we needed
Thanks.
this. Where can our fans find you and your work?
My Instagram, they're all different because people keep taking my thing.
We're like on different platforms. Gotcha.
So my Instagram's not Cheetos. My TikTok's not Cheeto, singular. And I think my Twitter's not Cheetos with like 4 S's or something.
All right, we'll just Google her. You can always find me on all the socials at the Fumi. I'll be the CHEFUMIABE.
You can find me on my Instagram at Baked Goods, BAIKEDGUDS. My Venmo is Steffi is me. And go on my website for whatever reason, and also just send us stuff. Like, we love free things.
We love
like
free
we
money.
all want to be. We love free
Yeah.
money, and we love money, and we need money.
We need money, guys.
We're unemployed, so SteffiBake.com.
Hell
So,
yeah. And please, we have an email, CashCutiesPodcast@gmail.com. If you have a financial bind or if you have a topic you want us to talk about, please send us a voicemail and we'll edit it into the podcast. And I think we're going to do like bonus content based stuff.
Or Patreon. We don't know yet.
maybe. So we can't wait to hear from you guys about it. I think that's it, cuties. We love you. Thanks for listening. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.